What's going on, guys? Nathan here, bringing you some more Team Fortress 2, and just a quick note about Team Fortress 2 versus my channel. So right now, I'm really into Borderlands 2, as some of you may have seen. If you're on my friends list, I do play a lot of Borderlands 2 now, and I will be releasing like half-an-hour increments of Let's Plays pretty much every day, so you're not gonna see that much TF2 on my channel over the next couple of weeks because I just love Borderlands 2. It's a fantastic game, and I figured I would release a Let's Play along with everyone else because I do realize that a lot of people are doing the Let's Plays, but I still just think it's so fun and that, I mean, the opportunity of recording is just too much to pass up. So anyway, in this video I'd like to talk to you about the Sandvich for Heavy and why it needs a nerf. Now, in my personal opinion, it is not overpowered by any means. Well, actually, there are moments when it can be really good, but actually, let's just get into why I think this needs a nerf. And once again, it's not like overpowered, so don't just write like a half-thought-out comment on being like, oh, it's not overpowered, it's perfectly balanced, because it's not, guys, okay? It's really good. So this is why. So opportunity cost for the Heavy. If you look at what the Heavy has in his secondary inventory in terms of shotguns and food that he can consume, opportunity cost is a big thing here. So we have shotguns for the Heavy. We have the default shotgun, the family business. We have the buffalo steak sandwich, and then we have the DeLocas bar and the actual sandwich. So if we look at the shotguns really aren't useful for Heavy at all because your minigun can, I mean, what is a shotgun supposed to supplement? Like running out of ammo with your minigun? Even if you have run out of ammo with your minigun, you're probably going to take out your GRU, run to the nearest ammo pack, and then continue firing your minigun from there. So, you know, let's just put the shotguns out of the equation, even if they are fun to mess around with. As only shotgun heavy, I would definitely suggest trying that, wink wink. So if we look at the buffalo steak sandwich, everyone knows that this is really a gimmick weapon. Nobody is really going to use this on like Highlander or something. Like, I mean, I'm just using Highlander for an example here, but I'm just talking about the real battlefield, so if I make that comparison, just know that I'm talking about that. So the buffalo steak sandwich is really, you know, just for tell-alls, so you kind of have to discard that as well. So what does that leave us with? Well, that leaves us with the sandwich and then the DeLocas bar, being we have discarded the other three items. So the DeLocas bar is pretty decent, being it can heal you 50 health each time you eat it. However, to gain full health, you have to eat it 6 times, and to get an overheal, you have to eat it 7 times, assuming you're at like 10 health, let's say. So this is practically, I mean, it's not very practical on the battlefield either because, you know, spending all that time eating your sandwich versus just running to go get some health isn't really that good, although the DeLocas bar is still pretty good if you don't have a medic or if health packs are pretty scarce. So now that we've tossed all those items aside as kind of obsolete, that leaves us with the sandwich. And the sandwich is just obviously the best secondary in the item's inventory because it gives him instant health. So really, the first part of this argument is that there's nothing else that you can use for the Heavy that's as good as the sandwich. Once again, guys, let me make this clear that I am not calling the sandwich overpowered whatsoever because I know some people have to hear things multiple times to get it through their head that, you know, I'm not making this point. What I'm trying to say is that the sandwich, in comparison to everything else the Heavy has, is way too good and it should be brought down, and I'm not saying it's overpowered by any means. I'm just saying everything needs to balance in the game, which it doesn't currently. So, once again, you know, I made that argument where opportunity cost with the sandwich, you know, there's like nothing else, like opportunity cost is almost non-existent with the sandwich because there's really nothing else you would use in the first place. So let's talk about instant health on the battlefield. With having instant health, you know, okay, so actually let's talk about Valve nerfing it first. Valve nerfing the sandwich so that you can't just throw it down is fantastic because there were scripts out there, and there still are, where heavies can instantly throw out their sandwich at maximum speed, even if they have their minigun out. I have literally seen it in MVM where a guy was talking on the mic. He said he had a script that allowed him to do that, and he tossed it out while he had his minigun out. I have seen this. Scripts do exist for this. Feel free to search them up if you want to try that. Game Banana is your source for that. Okay, so sorry. So Valve nerfing that was a fantastic thing, so now the heavy can't just get instant health. However, still gaining full health by taking 5 seconds out of firing your minigun is still really powerful, and this really needs another nerf, guys. One, I would suggest maybe I would actually take the Sandvich out of the game and keep the DeLocus bar in it and make that your new Sandvich, because healing to full health is, especially as heavy, when health is everything to a heavy, because, well, first of all, if you go heavy versus heavy, which happens a lot actually, that's like really important, because if you have maybe 50 health less than that heavy, you are going to die, because pretty much every heavy uses the default minigun, and you know, it's pretty much a fair fight in most circumstances. That's why cover matters as well, and your health. So having full health is imperative. Now, having an item that always gives you full health, even though it does regenerate, is really powerful. And once again, bringing up that point about equaling everything, you know, there's no opportunity cost for the Sandvich because there's nothing else to use, and just the effect alone for the Sandvich is really good. So once again, like, in my personal opinion, I would totally get rid of the Sandvich, because just gaining full health instantly, well, not even instantly, I mean, even taking 5 seconds out of your time on the battlefield is like nothing. So really, guys, that's just my opinion right now on the Sandvich. I think Valve needs to either give it another nerf or take it out of the game completely. Once again, not saying it's overpowered, I'm just saying to equal everything in a specific category for a specific class, all the items should be of equal value, and currently, if you ask the average Joe who played Team Fortress 2, he would say that his secondary for the Sandvich is heavy when he's trying hard. And that will wrap up this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a well-formulated comment with your thoughts below. Now, an asterisk on that statement, you know, be well-formulated, have proper grammar, because when people leave comments that are like half fragments with terrible grammar that are like, oh, this obviously isn't OP, it's like, you're not making an argument, you're just being annoying. So make sure to have a well-formulated comment with your thoughts, and I'd be glad to read them. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a rating. I always appreciate it. And if you enjoy Team Fortress 2, feel free to subscribe, because although I do bring a lot of that to my channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of Borderlands 2, you know, this week and next week, so I'm not really sure how long that will last, but yeah, so anyway, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all later, hopefully in the next video. Peace out.